Hello friends and family, and welcome to my channel. Today it's late September, and I'm gonna do my last seasonal pruning of my broadleaf trees. The ones like non-hardy, like this olive, will be pruned and put into the greenhouse to get a little bit longer grow season. And the rest of them just cut them back so they can fit in the greenhouse during the winter. So I have a lot of trees to do, and I already did a video this year about seasonal pruning. I will put a link up above if you want to see more about how to. In this video I will just show you a before and after. So this is the olive tree, have been grown like crazy, and there's some olives forming. I'm gonna show you closer. So even in the short season in Sweden, it's possible to get olives forming. I'm not sure they will be ripe and edible, but it makes a good feature for the tree. So this is the olive before last seasonal trimming, and this is the olive tree after pruning. I couldn't take away as much as I wished because it really ramifies a lot, so I want to do a big styling session in late winter. And this is the amount of foliage I have been taking off, and this tree is ready for the greenhouse. So next tree up for pruning is my Kumquat, and this is so little to do, so I can do it live. Just looking for where I cut it last time and leave one or two leaves. Trying to reduce all the grow tips to get the energy into the center of the tree. Like so, cleaning up a little bit of debris in the tree. Yeah, that's it for the Kumquat. So a crabapple tree purchased this spring in flower has now produced a lot of nice small miniature fruits. So I really look forward to get this one into shape and maybe make the apples a little bit more in focus than a feature of the tree. So this is the apple tree before last pruning, and this is the crabapple tree after last seasonal pruning. I think it looks amazing. And it hasn't been styled by me yet. It was just purchased in a normal garden center as a miniature tree. Yeah, I really look forward to the progress of this tree. So the single upright Hornbeam, one of my first trees, will get its last seasonal pruning. It's already getting a little bit yellow in the leaf, so it's about the time. So this is the Homebeam before trimming, and this is the Hornbeam after last seasonal pruning. This one goes back to the bench to shed its leaves before it goes to the greenhouse. So let's continue with the big Hornbeam forest. It's also getting into autumn colors now, so it's a little bit late for seasonal pruning, but I will do it anyway to just to get a good looking silhouette in winter and get it to fit in the greenhouse. So this is the Hornbeam forest before seasonal pruning, and this is the Hornbeam forest after seasonal pruning. Actually, I have one tree that died on me, so better take that away as well. So this one goes back to the bench to shed its leaves before it goes into the greenhouse. So this is my broom style linden tree. It's already in autumn color as most of my trees, but I'm gonna just take it in like this so it doesn't take so much space on the bench in the greenhouse. So this is the broom style linden tree before last pruning, and this is the linden tree after last seasonal pruning. It was not that much, but anyway, now it fits better on the bench in the greenhouse. But for now it will be on the bench outside until it have shed its leaves. So this is the last tree for pruning. This big one you see here is just grown for sacrificial. So when it have helped to increase the width of the trunk, it will be cut off, but not now. So actually here you have the tree without this one. So there's not much, just a few tips to get rid of. So this is the red leaf Japanese maple before pruning. And this one, you know, when you start to look at a tree and realize that there's not so much to do on it. There's just a few tips, and the big sacrificial branch I don't touch. The whole idea is that it should be very vigorous and help. So yeah, what is it? 4 twigs, 8 leaves or something. But this one is ready to for the winter now. So the seasonal trimming is done. I'm gonna take you a short look at the bench to show you which one I'm not pruning for the autumn and why. So the dwarf rhododendrons, I have 3 of them. It's actually producing buds now for next year's flowering, so I don't want to cut anything on them, just to get a nice flowering in the early spring. The corners is already coming into the wonderful red autumn colors, and yeah, I don't want to disturb that. It looks really wonderful. I have another Japanese maple that I purchased this spring. I want to just leave it alone and gain health as much as possible during next spring, so that one will be left. So conifers, not the right time to do any pruning in my opinion, so all of them will be left alone. The larchwood bought this spring hasn't done very well, and yeah, so that one will be left without pruning this season, just to gain health. The Shuhin sandbed has been pruned back 2 times this year, and now I just want to leave it alone to be as strong as possible. So yeah, and the crabapple collected this spring is doing really good, and since it's been transplanted this spring, I'm just leaving it alone. So that's it about last seasonal pruning. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care, stay safe, bye.